Homeschool Resource!
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Homeschool Resource. Today I'm going to be talking about the different types of curriculums and what you can expect from them, so you can make a more informed decision about which one is best for you and your family. When I first started homeschooling, one of the first questions I had was which curriculum to use. There were so many. After much research and time, I realized there is no best kind. Everyone just has to find the one that works best for them and their families. The first kind I will talk about is what I refer to as the DIY curriculum. By this, I mean that you, as the teacher, will come up with your lesson plans and teach everything yourself, as well as keep paperwork such as grades and attendance. You also get to start when you want to and when you need to, and take breaks as wanted. This is great for families who are on the go a lot or just like to make their own schedules. If you are wondering where to start, I highly recommend visiting your state's Department of Education website. From there, click on Standards and choose your child's grade level. It will most likely give you a downloadable, detailed list of all standards per subject, including extracurriculars like art, drama, music, PE, health, and computer science. You can use these standards to find online resources, such as educational games and videos, or even print out worksheets. There are lots of curriculum workbooks that you can buy if you want physical books for your students to work in. Some cover many subjects, such as comprehensive curriculum or BrainQuest. Or you can buy individual subject workbooks, such as Tinker Active for science or Singapore Math for math. I have used all of these and have really enjoyed them. And there are many more out there. Do be careful though if you choose to use curriculum workbooks, as some that I've come across only cover language arts and math. The pro side of this is that you know exactly what your child is learning and can cater to their needs, such as speed in which they learn or the depth of knowledge for each subject. Also, freedom to do schooling when and where you would like is a big plus. The con side for this is that it does take a good bit of time, especially if you have more than one child. In fact, I usually start in the summer working on my lesson plans, and you have to keep all the paperwork yourself, like grades and attendance. Next is boxed curriculum sets. Curriculum sets, such as Abeka and Timberdoodle, come with all that your child will need for the grade level that you buy, with the exception of some extracurriculars. Depending on the set, it may come with your lesson plans already made. Know that you can purchase extracurriculars such as art, music, and language curriculum separately. Also, if you choose to use a boxed curriculum, research it thoroughly, as some include a religious basis that may not be right for your family. This is great for families who again are on the go a lot or who like to set their own schedules but want the security of knowing that their child is learning all that they need to, or for those who are not interested in finding their own resources or making their own lesson plans. The pro side of sets is that again, you know what your child is learning, can cater to their needs, and have freedom of planning. Another big plus is that if you buy a set with lesson plans already made, you save a big chunk of time and stress. The biggest con is the price. Many of these box sets are quite pricey. Most range in the $200 to $350 range, but some cost as much as $600. This can add up quickly with multiple students. Some websites, however, sell discounted or used sets. You again will have to keep up with the attendance and grades. Next up, online curriculums. Online curriculums, such as Time for Learning and ABC Mouse, are similar to box sets in that they include all of the core classes that your child needs, and some offer extracurriculars. They have pre-made lesson plans or paths for you to use. You'll be able to choose how much of each subject your child will do per day, as well as schedule any breaks or vacations that you would like. Many also include extra courses like writing or languages like Spanish and French. These are at extra cost though. These classes generally include lessons taught in a video form, printable worksheets, songs and games that go along with each lesson, as well as quizzes, assessments, and tests to ensure that your child has grasped each subject. The online curriculums generally charge monthly or for an annual subscription, but some you can find for free or try a free trial. They are generally less expensive than the box sets, and with monthly payments available, you get to spread out the cost. The pro side of these sets are that you know that your child is learning what they need to for each grade level, yet you can still go at your own child's speed. You still have freedom of planning, and another big plus is that the lessons are already set up for you, and they provide grade keeping and attendance as well. And you can always add in your own lessons if you would like to. The con, again, is the fact that it's a paid program. You also have less control over what your child learns, but you can add in your own lesson plans. The last one that I want to talk about is online schools. While technically this is considered schooling from home instead of homeschooling, this is still a good option to consider. Online schools are available in both public and private sectors and provide a school-like atmosphere from the comfort of your own home. Each school is set up differently. All of them have a start and end date similar to brick and mortar schools. Some give you a daily guide that you don't have to strictly follow as long as the classwork gets done in a timely manner or by the due date. In these, you will have access to at least one teacher in case you have any questions or concerns. Some allow you to set your own breaks on your child's individual or family calendar, rearranging your classwork to fit your schedule. Others have a strict schedule, much like a brick and mortar school, where you have to log in at a certain time, join live online classes where your child can participate with their teacher and classmates, and classwork that is due by the end of the day. If you want your child to have teachers to go to with any questions or problems, classmates to get to know and befriend, but still want to be able to give them one-on-one attention from the comfort and safety of your own home, this is something that you may want to look into. The pro side of schooling from home is that you know what your child is learning, at least the state standards, if not more. There are teachers available if your child has questions or is having a problem with a certain lesson or subject. And it takes all the stresses off of you about whether you're teaching them the right things or where they stand among their peers as far as education goes. The con side is lack of freedom. While some schools offer you the ability to set your own breaks and such, you will have to start and end at a specific time, as well as turn in work at specified times. Most of these schools are also subject to your state's testing requirements. So if you don't like your state's testing, especially if that's why you have decided to homeschool, then this is not for you. If online schooling is something that you are interested in, make sure to thoroughly research whichever school you choose to make sure that the schedule fits your family's needs, as well as check for any religious affiliations that you may want or not want. Also keep in mind that there are lots of homeschooling groups out there, especially if you live near or in a big city. These groups do everything from taking turns teaching subjects to doing extracurriculars like art together, to just meeting up at the park for their kids to play and meet, and for the adults to chat. Don't feel like you're alone on your homeschooling journey. You are not. To find local groups, check social networks like Facebook and Twitter, or talk to other homeschooling parents that you know. In my next video, I will go over some organizational tips and tricks to help keep you and your kids from going crazy. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and push that notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Talk to you next time. Bye.